Let me tell you why I'm making this course in the first place. Am I some teaching guru? Am I want to build the next physics wala? Do I want to become Ali Abdal? No, it's none of these cases. Let me tell you a story which happened with me in February of this year. I met a friend, and what happened was that she was kind of late. Then I was like, "Why are you late?" She was like, "I had to attend classes." And I'm like, I don't have to attend classes because I'm a 9 pointer. For those of you who don't know, in my college, 9 pointers have a zero attendance policy. Then she was joined by another friend of hers, and they both ganged up against me and started making fun of me for being a 9 pointer. Then after we were just talking about random stuff, and then she said, I believe that there's some people who just have it in them to be 9 pointer, who are just smart, and then there's the others who just can't do it. And that surprised me, honestly, because I feel like there's no such thing as natural talent or genetic ability. I believe everything is learnable and everything is teachable. So then I asked her, I really don't understand, why is it so difficult for you to be a 9 pointer or just get better grades? And then she asked me, I don't understand, why is it so easy for you? That was what inspired the creation of this course. And fast forward to last week, results came out, and most people were sad about their results, their CGPA. They were cursing the college, cursing the courses. All of that does not help you. So that's why I'm creating this mini course, and this is just some knowledge that I have accumulated over the years. Let me tell you who this course is for. This course is for anyone who wants to learn how to improve their CGPA, improve their marks, improve their studying tactics, use better strategies, or who just wants to get better at learning overall. Now here comes the most important part. Why should you listen to me? For those of you who don't know me well, let me just give you my academic background. I've been the topper of my class, like rank 1 since grade 3 to grade 12, except class 10th. And the college that I am in, Vellore Institute of Technology, that holds an exam, VIT I got an all India rank of 66 in that exam, not 6600, not 66,000, just 66. And in my class 12th, I got 98.75%, topping my district, getting the first rank in PCB for my district. And I got 97.8% in 10th. I've always been asked by my peers and my juniors for studying advice, and I did not have anything to give them. That is why I'm making this course. In my first semester in college, I got 9.63 CGPA. In my second semester, I got 9.29 CGPA. I'm not bragging. All of this is not to brag. It's just to tell you that I am competent enough to speak about this topic. Now, honestly, I really don't know anything other than studying. I don't know how to play any musical instrument. I can't sing, I can't dance. I have just learned to drive. I do not have I can't play any sports. I can't play any video games. I tried business for 3 years, couldn't make that work out. So I was like, let's just do what I'm good at. So that is why I'm making this course. And the only thing that I know is how to study. Disclaimer. This course is not the single source of truth. This is not the universal truth, the word of the God. This is not that. This is just the tactics that work for me, and I'm sharing this for you. Use them if they work. You don't use them if they don't work. This is documentation, not prescription. The disclaimer is use if useful. Honestly, I've looked at many different quote study YouTubers, and some go too scientific and into advanced concepts like Dr. Justin Sung, and some go towards very basic tactics, which is just on the surface level. This course is none of those. This is just what works. This is just what works. This is not the most scientific, not the most basic. This is what works. Now, there's a personal reason for making this course. I believe that the community of quote unquote toppers is one which holds their secrets very closely to them. They do not like to share. They are, some of them, like the quote toppers that I met, they are very secretive. They don't reveal how they study. They usually study in isolation. And honestly, I was like that. I'm still like that. I like to study alone, and I don't really reveal my studying strategies. But I believe that someone has to come out and share this knowledge, because knowledge is only useful if it's passed down. There's no point if I die with this knowledge. So I just wanted to pass this down, and now let's get into the tactical part of the course. Let me just clarify what I'll not cover in this course. This course will not have any specific topic wise lectures. If you're expecting DSA, OOPS, OS, maths, physics, it will not cover any of those. It will not cover one shot tutorials of the entire syllabus of any particular subject. It's not going to cover that. And this is not also not going to cover a whole, for example, a whole module like file segmentation, all of that stuff. It's not going to cover any course related things. What this will cover is specific timeless principles on learning how to learn. These principles work in 2026, and they'll work in 2036, and they'll hopefully work in 21-26. The reason I'm saying hopefully is because I'm going to share many things that I use with AI, and I'm not sure how the AI how AI will progress after 100 years, but 90% of this course will work always as long as humans exist. Now, that being said, this is specific timeless principles, and what I need to tell you is that the core of this course will comprise of mental models. What is a mental model? So mental model is a specific thought process which we use to analyze the situation and get out of it and solve a problem. Yeah, I know it's confusing, but just stick with me. We'll go deeper in the course. Now it will also cover mental reframes. Mental reframes is when something happens to you and you just frame it in such a way that actually helps you instead of harming you. It'll cover how to think, specific ways of thinking that will help you grasp a topic easily and understand and apply it, and even specific tricks for memorization. Now I'll use a little bit of Hindi here. मैं तुम्हें पढ़ा नहीं रहा हूँ, मैं तुम्हें सिखा रहा हूँ कि सीखते कैसे हैं. So, ladies and gentlemen, gear up, because this shit's about to get heavy. See you in the next module. Bye.